Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your reading for love and romance in July 2021. I gave it a pre-shuffle. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more and then cut the deck. Pulling 8 cards from here. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, just a regular tarot deck. Felt like going back to this deck. Everything makes sense. All right, and then I'm going to pull 2 Love Oracle cards. This is for Virgo. Let's cut the deck. First card is going to be you, Virgo. 5 of Pentacles. This is the person you're dealing with. 3 of Swords. Situation between you two. Outcome. How you see them. How they see you. Your challenge or obstacle. Their challenge or obstacle. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got divine timing, healing, patience, harmony, things coming into balance, needing moderation, waiting, patience, time, fear, feeling restricted here, fear. And here there's like fear. I feel like fear, like if you reach out that the person's not going to be receptive, they're too busy focused on something else, or that's you who's too busy focused on something else. All right. So for you, Virgo, we got the 5 of Pentacles energy. This is feeling left out in the cold. This can be poor health or financial lack, spiritual lack. But in love and romance, it's saying you have this lack of faith in romance. So what happens with the 5 of Pentacles is kind of easy breezy, you know, keeping it loose, not really wanting to fully commit. You can only commit up to the 5. And so it's saying you're meeting people during fun times, you know. It can be really fun with the 5 of Pentacles. It just means it's not going to really technically go anywhere. And sometimes it might make you feel bad because nothing of value long-term manifests. Why? Because there's this lack of faith. Like you're putting out the energy of, I don't really care. Let's just have fun, whatever. And that's kind of what ends up happening in terms of law of attraction. Now, the person you're dealing with is 3 of Swords. They're in pain, they're hurt, they're dealing with a loss, breakup, disappointment, something along those lines. Okay, so they're in this kind of need to repair, recover mode. What your situation is between you two is there's this waiting for some news, for the ships to come in. It could be more than one person even that's coming in here, because there's usually 2 ships here. It speaks to long distance travel, communication, you know, over long distance, dating website. I'm getting the like dating websites or like email, online, social media, romance or whatever. Or it could be like waiting for somebody to arrive in terms of travel. Okay, maybe that, you know, some long distance relationship is about to manifest in some kind of arrival or meetup, or, you know, setting something into motion, okay, where the actions are going to now be reciprocated, something coming in. The outcome, though, is the 10 of Swords, and this is showing like whatever's happened here is too much toxic energy. It's saying a painful ending, basically. Okay, this person, it's done. There's nowhere lower to go, only up from here. So the 10 signify conclusions, endings to the cycle. So this is the 10 of Swords, something that's been very toxic, very stressful. How you see them is the Hierophant energy. So this could be somebody who's very solid, unmoving, kind of, you know, strong. And this is a card of faith, major institutions, traditional. You might see them as someone extremely traditional. Their faith, their culture, their community, their family, all these things are very important to them. Marriage is also represented with the Hierophant energy. So for the other person, how they see you is 4 of Wands. And they see you as someone who's very solid, stable, the happy home, someone who's created stability in their life and is now enjoying it. So your challenge or obstacle here in this situation is justice. The challenge is to, you know, be impartial, be fair. Justice card comes up when there is something that someone who feels they're not being treated fairly, this issue of like feeling vengeful or wanting like some karmic debt to be paid off or something that's not sitting right in your spirit, in your like heart chakra. You're like, I need this to be rectified. I want my justice type of thing. Now, here it's speaking to a challenge. Justice card can come up with legal matters, legal documents, separation, marriage, custody, prenups, all these types of things. This could be something with you, a previous relationship that broke up, a separation, a divorce, something that you haven't healed from. That's why you're at Five of Pentacles. You're like, I can't go there. It's nice to have companionship, but I cannot go to, let myself fall and go crazy and like be all naive and innocent again. I'm going through too much with the Justice card. For the other person, their challenge or obstacle is to, wipe the slate clean basically and start over. That's the Fool card. As a lower polarity, it could be being foolish, going into something with no plan. And so, their challenge could be they walked into something and it just kind of got real messy. All right. It didn't have a backup plan. At the same time, it could be about being too innocent or naive in the situation, or about this inability to start over because they're still stuck on that heartbreak. So let's see. I'm going to use the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue first. Let's pull a card, please, for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July 2021. What does Virgo need to know in love and romance? What does Virgo need to know for July 2021, please? Thank you so much. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for July 2021? Looks like an ending though, okay? With the Ten of Swords, which is the outcome right here. A long, drawn-out, painful ending. A toxic ending. This is where you fight. You say things you shouldn't have been saying. Low blows. Hurting each other. And can't take it back once it's been said. And then it's just, there's nowhere to go but to end it. So it's Ten of Swords. And yet we have the situation between you two, like waiting. Okay, so we've got on the bottom, you deserve love, you're lovable, but we've got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this is speaking to if you don't know what it is you want and you're getting into these habits or patterns in your relationship where you're like, this sucks. Like it's like I never have luck in love and romance. It always ends up being, this kind of situation. It's saying, because you haven't made your mind up. Perhaps the kind of person you think you want to attract is not the kind that you should be with and not the kind that's going to be what you need. So here it's saying when you really decide, instead of like picking people out of patterns, toxic patterns even, and it not working out, it's saying you have to clearly decide what's your priorities, what's most important to you, and then you can find what it is you're looking for and you won't be disappointed. Wedding is this situation involves marriage. So this could be a separation because the wedding card comes up when it's about for single people. If it's a happy reading, it's going, yep, you're getting engaged, you're getting married, or you just got married. Or if you're wondering if you'll ever get married, it's a validation that you will get married. And for those of you who are married, it can be about getting a divorce, right? A separation. And for those of you who are single and never want to get married, it's because your parents' relationship and marriage did a doozy on you and you're like, I don't ever want to do that again. I'm free now and I don't ever want to have to go through what they went through kind of situation. So then we've got the stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this is saying things like being in the vibration, law of attraction, make vision boards, do positive self-talk. Here she's giving offerings to, it looks like Cupid, or if it's Aphrodite, I don't even know. I can't really tell. But it's saying that, to be positive and stay optimistic, and that will improve your love life. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring with whoever this person is that you're waiting on. Perhaps that's what's hurt their feelings. I don't know. But I'll read a little bit of this. And then, okay, trust. this situation is calling for you to have faith. Now, this is one of those cards in the deck that's saying it could be something where you think it's over, can't be fixed. This is calling for faith, and this is calling for trust. And it literally says in the last few sentences of this card that in the most impossible situations with a little faith or whatever, that anything is possible, even to revive this. So let's see trust. So trust is an issue here, right? So let's see that this is trust. Let's look at the last sentence. This truly is a situation where with faith, all things are possible. Now let's read romantic feelings. Okay, so it's saying for this card, this card is guidance for you to follow the pathway to those feelings. Is if there's someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether or not to pursue him or her, this is saying, yep, go for it. Flirt, ask them on a date, let them know how you feel. And also, if you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this is saying take charge of making that happen. And then it talks about all these ways of romancing yourself. For example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage, pedicure, buying yourself presents, watching a romantic movie. Also, it's saying affirm that romance is already inside of you. I am romantically loved. The more you attract this condition within yourself, and then you will through a relationship. Okay, so and then also your hobbies and interests might lead you to somebody else, okay? And that goes with this positive affirmations. Same thing goes with this card. It looks like have trust, have faith. You will get married. As soon as you find out what it is that you really want, it will manifest. But this right here, in my opinion, it looks like it could be salvaged, but at the same time, it probably won't be. There is temperance though. Some time and healing, okay, to overcome your fears. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Everything is changeable except for the major arcana energies, basically, and all I see is justice and the Fool for both on how you see them. But your energies are changeable. So I hope that resonates for you. I'll talk to you guys soon for your July 1st to the 3rd readings after these are done and posted. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.